I just showered, so if my hair looks wet, it's because it literally is. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be Dot running around while I film. The entire time. That was perfect timing. That's so funny. I don't know what has her spooked, but it's like worse than it usually is. Like she's all puffed up and scared. So I don't know why. It just happened as soon as I decided to set up. So today's video, as you read by the title, is how I personally cleanse and charge my crystals and stones. I haven't done a stone/crystal video in a very long time. Very long time. Like I'm talking like a year, probably more. And that was just my collection. I haven't even gotten into much about my stones and crystals other than that video. So basically, I am not necessarily going to show you, only because it's like broad daylight out and the full moon isn't until tomorrow anyway, but I typically will charge my crystals in full moon light, and what I do for that is I typically do like a full moon ritual. What I typically do during the full moon is a full moon ritual where I will take all of my stones and crystals and even sometimes my decks out to my car, because the full moon usually hits my dashboard most of the night, enough that I feel it's enough to charge my stuff. So I will lay everything out on my dashboard, and then I will do a gratification speech, basically thanking the moon for what it does, the universe, you know, the stones for doing what they need to do, you know, so on and so forth. And I also will kind of release like limiting things as well. But basically, I do know that when I get a new stone or a crystal, I will cleanse it, because I don't know who has picked it up before me, who touched it before me, who handled it before me, what they did to it before me. So I like to cleanse them. Now, I do know that there are different ways to cleanse stones and crystals. I know that for selenite, for example, anything that ends in "ite" cannot get cleansed in water, I read somewhere. So anything in "ite" apparently cannot get cleansed in water, because I'm pretty sure because of the material that it is, it will probably just like disintegrate and you will not have an "ite" anymore. So my selenite, I will just typically cleanse with a sage cone, and I do have sage cones that I'm pretty sure are ethically appropriate to use for me. And because I know there's like the white sage stuff and like other sage rules that a lot of indigenous people have, where it's like, oh, like you can't use this stuff because you're white. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure that the sage cones are safe ethically for me to use. And they're actually technically like positive, almost like positive vibe cones, basically. It's like for positivity. So I do cleanse them in that. I do also have a safe sage bundle, but I don't like using that as much because it doesn't stay lit for more than 3 seconds at a time for me. So that's what I do for my selenite and any other, I don't have any other "ite" stones or crystals, so that's what I do for my selenite when I feel like it needs to be cleansed. And then I grabbed a handful of other crystals, just random. I have my rose quartz, my howlite, my lapis, my citrine, I'm pretty sure, citrine, and then my clear quartz. And all of these can be cleansed in water. It literally can just be as simple as running water, or you can do moon water. The only thing with moon water is that like the sunlight obviously cannot touch that water, or it's no longer moon water. And I have cleansed just about every single one of these with at least running water in the sun or the moon. Some kind of light from space. However, lately, because I just with this one running around all the time, I don't feel comfortable cleansing it in water by my windows anymore. And I don't think putting something in water in my car is the best idea, unattended. So what I do for new stones now is I will just light up a cone and I will sage all around that stone or crystal. And then I will also honestly sage the rest of them, you know, just in case. You can never have too much positivity in your space, you know. So, like, for example, this is one of the most recent ones that I got. And I saged all around this with a cone. And then I also took my other stones and saged around them, and then I put them all together. I don't ever run the risk of putting a brand new stone with my other stones without cleansing it first, as soon as I get home. So, because you don't know who has touched it before, what their intentions are, you don't know what their vibes are, so you gotta make sure that your space is clean, your stones are clean, and all that fun stuff. And every now and then I will also cleanse my card decks in that sage cone as well. So that is basically how I personally cleanse and charge my stones. Just a lot of moonlight and a lot of sage. And I will, like I said, I will do this every few months to just kind of give them new purpose and like kind of like remove any blockages that they might have. So yeah, that is basically it. Everyone who, you know, dabbles in this stuff does it differently. Just, you know, be safe with your stones and your crystals. Like I said, if it's not supposed to go in water, please do not put it in water, or it'll literally get ruined and you have to like go buy another one. So, and if anyone like gifts you stones, definitely sage and cleanse them, charge them with your energy as well, and make sure they're for you, because you never know what people's intentions are. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Become a banana today. Join the banana bunch. We are so close to 200, and I'm going to do something special for that 200 special, just like I did for the 100, except it's not going to have anything to do with wine. If you want to know what I'm going to be up to, all my social media will be listed down below like always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!